Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. Many most concerned Nigerians have been troubled with what is always on the headline on a daily basis, which are actually realities. Most of them are not just normal news. Some of them are videos, and it's so troubling. And this has been happening for too long a time that right now, as we are talking, one of Nigerian politicians have been able to write to the President of the United States to please not hold back his silence, but should come to the aid of Nigeria. I'd like you to listen to the content of his write-up, because for me, I think this is very needful. By virtue of some of the confessions that we have heard in the North, and some of the things that are happening in the North, and some of the things that some persons are doing, it clearly shows that whatever we are currently passing through, greater percentage of where it's sourced from is actually the country itself, the people in the country. Key individuals are behind some of the things. I could still remember one of the girls when she confessed. Talked about, one of the students who was rescued. She said that some people were calling the so-called abductors that they shouldn't release them. Just to show you, this thing is not just, a surface thing. It goes far beyond. It's not some unknown individual doing all of this. They are doing it because they are getting the right assistance. But one of Nigerian foremost politician who is intending to contest for 2023 has written to the White House. Let's look at what he has to say. According to the news, the National Coordinator of Concerned Advocacy for Good Governance and CAGG, Olusegun Bamgbose, has written the White House asking President Joe Biden to take immediate action towards rescuing Nigeria before the country is finally consumed. In a copy of the letter on Thursday, the senior lawyer lamented the growing spat of insecurity in the country. Bamgbose asked Biden to act fast, adding that abandoning Nigeria to its fate would be unacceptable and unjustifiable on any grounds, adding that no excuse would suffice for the U.S. President non-intervention. The letter read in part, and I quote, he said, "I am aware that you are in the know of the biggest challenge facing us in Nigeria, which is insecurity. The situation is fast becoming worrisome on a daily basis. Hardly a day passes without one gory story or the other. Travelers are no longer sure they will get to their destinations. Farmers can no longer go to their farms for fear of being killed or kidnapped. Foreign investors are no longer forthcoming for fear of being kidnapped. The most populated black race in the world is in a big mess. Our country is fast becoming a jungle. Our security agents are overwhelmed and outsmarted by the activities of insurgents and bandits. The lives of our students are no longer safe, as bandits are in the habit of abducting them at will in order to demand for ransom. The federal government seems to be perplexed. We don't really know where we are heading to as a country. Our country is like a ship without a captain. The killings and kidnapping have become daily occurrence. There seems to be no hope at sight. It's against this backdrop we urge you to intervene. Your silence is no longer golden. You are in position as President of America, not just to advise, but to act appropriately to nip in bud the perennial challenges facing us as a country. It will be diplomatically wrong for you not to offer help when you are in position. You are not just President of America, but ideologically world-class president. Abandoning Nigeria to her fate will be unacceptable and unjustifiable on any grounds. There is no excuse that will suffice for your non-intervention. You are our big brother. You should not allow insecurity to consume us as a nation." Just yesterday, state governors from northeast of Nigeria made it clear that they no longer rely on the federal government of Nigeria to tackle menace of the insurgent and bandit ravaging their land. This has clearly shown that they have lost confidence in the federal government. In essence, the Buhari administration is fast losing credibility. This is damning and dangerous. President Biden, this is the best of time for you to speak out. and rescue this nation before it is too late. We seriously need you to proactively and pragmatically take decisive action before Nigeria is consumed. Our country can't continue this way. Insecurity is like an ill wind that blows no one any good. The time to act is now, as we don't know what may crop up in the next 24 hours. We need your help, President Biden. This is really, really serious. So, revealing all of this to the outside world. Well, the truth is the outside world, they know about this, but just that possibly they were waiting for somebody of repute to talk to them about it. And we've not had any response from President Biden, about it. Several people have been sending, on their social media page, copying him and all of that. We've not heard anything coming from him. But don't forget that there are some other requests that they had filed, and I'm talking about United States of America. When he came on board, he talked about that we must accept gay marriage and all of that. If not, such countries will not enjoy financial assistance from United States and all of that. So I believe that politically, if you must be offered help, you must give in to certain demands and conditions of that person. If you don't give in to it, they will not even answer you until when you wake up from your slumber. And Nigerians will not, for any reason, want to adopt such a thing, no matter what. We've already heard the views of different persons, and they won't want to, listen to our requests. I feel that we have the capacity to handle this situation. This situation, no big pass anybody for this country. I think the people need to make up their mind. Those who are in constituted authority need to forget about just their personal selfish gain and help out in any way they feel they can help. Because whatever that is happening in this country is remote controlled by some very key individuals that if you want to put things right, you'll be so shocked how many people are holding the string connected to some of the problems of this country. So calling on an international body to come and do this and do that, he has some restraint to some extent. Don't forget that Nigeria is a sovereign state. Nigeria is not just a community of its. It's a sovereign state. It has a legal right to operate the way we're operating. So the ideal thing is for the people who are under this government to wake up and say enough is enough. Look at what happened. There was one problem that was never been solved, talking about the issue of, the SARS guys who were always troubling Nigerians here and there. It took just few days, and the government were like, we are going to disband it. They delayed, and then before we knew, other things were happening. Till today, nobody can forget, NSAS protests. So I think insecurity also is one issue that Nigerians should always make up our mind. Let us tackle it once and for all. And guess what? If we wake up to tackle the issue of insecurity, it's not just going to be a southern thing. The northerners must be fully involved. Even some of the governors.